Okay, good morning everyone. I'm going to get right into it. Want to get this video out for this morning's price action in the stock market. Okay, and maybe I'll put them out an end of the day video depending on how we close. All right, so dropping into the market, I want to start out with Triple Q. We can look at these oil stocks as well, but Triple Q here. So we hit that support yesterday at 268. Looking at the daily chart, we still have a couple kind of bullish patterns right now. So I started to take some profit yesterday as we hit that profit target at, about 268. We still have this bullish falling wedge pattern that's in play. And the bottom side right there, you can see that's basically where we had the support on the daily chart, all right, on Triple Qs. You can see we've got lots of reactions along there where we've hit that as support, and yesterday came down to it, hit it pretty much perfectly. So there is the potential now for a short squeeze or a bear rally. I'm kind of leaning that way. We also have a target, kind of a final target right now is the pre-COVID highs right here at 238. But we are at this support level right here. We just hit it yesterday, so I can easily see them rallying this now. And there's lots of pessimism in the market, lots of bearishness. So to get a strong rally, these short squeezes in a bear market can be pretty powerful. So I think in the short term, I'm kind of bullish and looking for a potential short squeeze. But I need to see a few more things shape up. The other thing is on the Triple Qs, we still have bullish divergence. Look at that right there. You can see on the RSI, it's there. And then on the PPO, you also have it right there. Still bullish divergence. So it's not the most, and this is what I expect. It tells me that we're coming close to the bottom of this move down in the bear market. Not saying we're going to go on to start a new bull market, but it definitely looks like we're coming close to the bottom of this first leg down in a bear market. So we'll keep an eye out for more, more bullishness. You'll see here on the hourly chart for Triple Qs, there's the support, and we're bouncing off that right now. Nothing super impulsive, but we just need to keep an eye on it. Probably watch to take out yesterday's highs, which is right about here. That's likely where the sellers are going to try to hold it. That's about 276.30. We start breaking above there, and we could start that bear market rally. So I don't know if we'll get any indication today. We might just kind of hold in this area, but I'm on the lookout for it. And I'm seeing things like Carvana. Now, look at that right there. Now, this is an hourly chart, so the hour's not closed yet. But if you look at the daily, that's a pretty easy to spot bullish falling wedge pattern. And it's telling me that we could break to the upside. A couple things I like about it. One, clear bullish falling wedge. Pretty clear bullish divergence right here. You can see it's just been building in momentum. Let me zoom in to show that on the PPO. See right there? So the momentum's moving up while price is continuing to drift lower. That's bullish divergence. We need to see a breakout or a buy signal, some sort of impulsive buying. We don't see it yet, but that's what I'm on the lookout for. So I'm watching this little wedge here. We start to get a breakout, a big bullish candle, some sort of a pop. And this thing could run, first target on that would be up around 44.60 with a potential target up here at around 105.15. I don't know if we'll get that high, but we'll definitely look for that first target. And that's almost a double, If you break out, depending on when you break out, that's 100% gain just to that first target. So this thing's fallen quite a bit, so it could have a pretty impulsive rally. We just need to see it show up. I also like the fact that it did break to the downside right here, undercut the wedge, and then recovered it. And so far, it looks like we're kind of pressing to the upside. So keep an eye on that one for a pop. It's up 6% today, but still technically not breaking out yet. Here's the hourly chart. You can see we're just kind of hanging in there. So need to see that buy signal before we enter a trade on that. Roku, still on watch for a bullish breakout. I think the next breakout, if you get a bullish breakout, above this trend line right here that I'm watching, it's probably going to be the buy signal. We already had one breakout right there, and it ended up being a false breakout. But we still have bullish divergence on both momentum indicators. We still have a bullish falling wedge. So you get another breakout, that's probably the real deal. Obviously, you want to wait for a nice impulsive breakout. There's also a little bit of a resistance right here at 89. So if you want to wait for that to break, that could maybe be kind of your benefit of the doubt trend line. Just waiting for it to clear that. But I'm watching this one. Potential bullish setup. Definitely not a trade yet. Zillow Group. So Zillow Group is at near-term support. You can see this downward channel we've been walking in here. Support, support, there's support, and we're right there now. We do have bullish divergence on the momentum indicators. Kind of show you guys that there. Clean bullish divergence here, and it's right there on the PPO. And we're at support. Now we are that's really it. Now I'm kind of preferring to wait on a lot of these for the breaks to the upside rather than buying them down here at support. I'm kind of preferring to buy. We're in a bear market, so I'd rather wait for bullish breaks on breakouts to the upside versus buying at support in a downtrend, because this can continue down, and given that the larger trend is down, to me that makes more sense. But just something to keep an eye out for. Here's gold. No need to really go into gold. We're just continuing to kind of chop around. So gold bullion here, basically the last month or so, it's just been sideways chop action. Still holding support, still holding, in there, hanging in there, not really breaking down, but not moving up. So we'll just, I'll just kind of touch base if I see something change from that. One thing that's notable on gold, the dollar does have confirmed bearish divergence now. So you'll see right there, we're basically making lower lows in the momentum indicators, and we did make a higher high in price right there on the dollar. So bearish divergence showing up in the dollar. At this point, I'm really watching this trend line right here. This is kind of a short-term trend line. A break of that should set us up for more downside. The other thing is, yesterday, this is a daily chart. Yesterday, we did have big breakdown candle kind of right there. Nothing huge, but did have a breakdown candle. And the day before, we had a bearish engulfing. Actually, no, never mind. I take that back. It's not a bearish engulfing. So, yeah, a little more work to do there. Just want to point out those divergences are confirmed. And this one, DBA, this is a basket of commodities. And even with the 75 basis point hike that the Fed did on Wednesday, we still have not broken trend. We had a little bit of a breakdown. They've recovered that, and it's continuing to hold bullish trend. So this is going all the way back to June of 2020, and there's your bull trend right there. Nothing has been broken. Now, it does have negative divergence, so if we see a nice impulsive breakdown, it's probably going to, this thing's due for a correction. You have the negative divergence, but you're still holding trend. So it's likely going to break down soon, but you need to wait and see that breakdown as a sell signal, or if you're long, as maybe a potential sign to get out. We don't see it yet. Still holding bullish trend. And again, I'm just kind of scanning through some of these oil stocks, and then we've got sell signals across the board. So again, I talked about how I started taking some shorts in these. Here's CNQ. You can see the daily trend line, daily bullish trend right there. But we started to put in negative divergence right there on both momentum indicators. And sure enough, pretty much a straight drop. Got a sell signal yesterday on that one as well. Looking at some of these other oil stocks here, they're just continuing to sell off. Here's Chevron down again. DVN, this one I took a short on this just in the days leading up to the sell signal. I just kind of front run it, but we did get an official sell signal yesterday. Seeing some more selling today. And yeah, these look like some more downside. So DVN, I like DVN to probably at least at a minimum hit the 200. We'll watch that. Maybe even undercut the 200 a little bit, but I definitely like a tag of the 200. And yeah, these all look bearish. Hey guys, if you guys are new and you're interested in learning this as a skill set, check out my stock market technical analysis course. I put together all the concepts that I teach or that I go through in my daily videos, and it's really going to break it down into about 4 to 5 hours of video training, and it's going to give you guys a in-depth introduction into this trading strategy as well as technical analysis in general. It really should help improve your skill set when it comes to trading. So check that out. Link in the description below. I've had a lot of positive response from people who have taken the course saying that they were profitable. I can't guarantee that you'll be profitable, but I definitely can guarantee that you're going to learn quite a bit in that course. So check that out. Link in the description below. And then on your way out, drop me a thumbs up. I do appreciate that. All right. So, and then Netflix, again, we still have that bullish divergence. It's hasn't been really cleared out. So here's a daily chart. We've got bullish divergence on the daily, on the RSI, not so much on the PPO, not quite on the PPO, maybe a little bit, but I mean, you can say that this is divergence because we did, there's your former low and we made an equal low in price, and yet momentum is moving up. So yeah, we have it there on the PPO as well. So I'm still watching this one. I was looking for a long trade previously, but we just didn't really get a breakout. It just didn't quite get going. So looking for that to happen again. These tech stocks, they've been sold off so much. So I'm starting to turn a little more bullish on the tech stocks, looking for bear market rallies. Another way to word that is a dead cat bounce. We're in a bear market. The tech stocks are clearly in a bear market, but I am looking for a potential, impulsive rally within this bear market. We don't just fall straight down. Bear markets they fall the slope of hope. So given that these things are sold off pretty cleanly, there's bullish divergences building on a lot of them. We're definitely primed for a bear market rally, and that's kind of the way I'm starting to lean, looking to lighten up on a lot of my shorts. I started lightening up yesterday, and really looking to maybe for a bounce on some of these. We were looking for it earlier, like I stated, but there's just lots of opportunities there potentially for rallies. Roku is interesting. Zillow is interesting. Baba not so much. DraftKings, is interesting. Now we need to see breakouts, so I can't go long right now. There's no reason to go long right now. I just want to kind of make that clear. I'm not going long right now on these stocks, but I'm definitely keeping an eye on whether we get some sort of signs that we're going to have a bear market rally. Starting to, we definitely have the setups there. We've got bullish divergences on these things, and not so much on this one. But yeah, that's what I've got. So I'm going to leave it here, and I will get the video out.